Halo of Nightfall is a digital series we're working on with Scott Free. It's really kind of a evolution from what we did with Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn. And it's telling the story of a new character, Agent Locke, that will also play a big role in Halo 5. And really giving you a chance to understand where he came from, who he is, and how he becomes the character that you get to see later on in the game. Well, it's fun for us because, you know, Oni has always had sort of a dark and nefarious place in the Halo universe. And this time we get to kind of see a different side of Oni, which for us has been really exciting. It's a little bit more of the, I would say, the action side of Oni. But it's really kind of an interesting view into this sort of special services branch of the UNSC. And so we'll introduce Agent Locke, but you'll also meet a few of his Oni cohorts, Horgan, Estrin, and Ramos. We have an amazing cast. So it's been really fun to see these characters, even for us, come to life. Mike has such a warm and energetic personality, right? And I think that's been really critical in being able to express both the confidence of Locke, but also, you know, as that confidence gets chipped away at, I think it has that much more meaning for the viewer. Alex Bott plays Estrin, and he is our fresh out of acting school recruit, and just does a fantastic job of bringing sort of an exuberance and energy and youth and sort of naivete to the character, which serves the story very well. So Luke Neal is just really such a talent, and his character is interesting because, you know, he and Locke come into the story and they're best mates, and they have been through battles together, and you know, I think that their friendship, as well as just, you know, sort of their beliefs about who they are as soldiers, both really come into question in the course of this story. And it's so intriguing to watch the dynamics of Locke and Horgan play off each other from the beginning of the story through till the end. So Cedra is a sort of an outer colony, and as we know from previous Halo history, you know, the outer colonies have gone through a lot of turmoil, and maybe have not felt all of the support from the UNSC that they wanted, and at times, frankly, have been head-to-head against the UNSC. So when Oni come in, who represent them, you know, the Cedran Colonial Guard, you know, there's definitely a butting of heads, and there's a level of distrust. And when they have to go off and accomplish something together, that distrust can really go in either direction. Belfast has been amazing in the range of environments and locations that we've been able to get to. You know, here, this is about as idyllic as it gets, whereas last night we were, I now understand what a weir is, but literally under a river in this dripping tunnel, and the day before that we were outside in the city. Like, I think part of it is Belfast really has just opened their doors to us. And so it's not just that there's a variety of great locations, it's also great to shoot in, because people are very accommodating, and you know, we've been able to get into places you wouldn't think that you would be able to get into. I think this project, there's a couple things that really excite me. One is, I love this idea of really investing in a new character. You know, it's not a new character that sort of came along incidentally and it's like, oh, you know, we like that person, we're going to keep going. This is really, let's build a character that we care about and that we want to invest in and that we understand what his arc is going to be for a long time, and let's kind of start it here. I think exploring Oni a little bit more has certainly been exciting for us. But more, it's having the time to really spend a little more time with a character at the same time as having this great action drama, right? There's nothing better than a great action drama. And so, you know, being able to deliver on a great story that adds this new character who we know has a future, and do it against the backdrop of action and aliens and a new set of characters, and going back to the Halo ring is just incredibly exciting.